been doing calisthenics pretty much all my life, there are some tips or tricks surely that I would have and know that I could pass on to you guys. So I had a little bit of a thinky dink and I've come up with some Cali hacks and tips and tricks and things like that to share with you guys. So let's jump in. The first tip that I have is for competitions, if you have to put extra mascara on, like with your false eyelashes or you're just wearing mascara and no eyelashes, I really recommend using waterproof mascara, because when you are sweating, if you get emotional, when the lights and things are in your eyes and your eyes tend to water and things like that, at least I know mine do, the waterproof mascara won't run and ruin your makeup for the comp. This is especially good for team comps when you are literally going from like one routine to another to another to another, and if you don't have time to touch up your makeup, at least with waterproof mascara you know it's not going to run. My second tip is before you get a spray tan or do your tan yourself, put a clear coat of nail polish over your nails, because this will help stop your nails from going that gross yellowy brown color after you get tan. I'm not saying that it'll stop it completely, but it does help fight against that, and because you can't have nail polish on, the clear you won't be able to see, and if you take it off after, at least your toenails aren't going to go that gross brown color. For my friends out there who have trouble with fake eyelashes and getting the glue to stick, I really recommend buying pre-glued lashes. They are a little tricky to find, but I know that the brand Eyelure do them. So pre-glued lashes essentially are the lash, like the fake eyelash, but it has a thicker layer of like the pre-glue adhesive stuff, so you don't have to add your own eyelash glue to it. So all you need to do is peel them off the strip, measure them against your eye and cut them to size, then you just stick them straight on. You peel them off like a normal eyelash, make sure that they're clean, put them back in, and you can use them again and again without having to add eyelash glue. They're super handy and really good for beginners. In winter months, it's really hard to have lots and lots of layers on but still be able to see your body and move freely. So one of my little tricks that one of the girls in one of my older teams used to do is, if you have a long sleeve top, wear that underneath your leotard. That way it's not going to be sliding up and like getting stuck when you're doing rods and clubs and things. If you put it in and tuck it into your leotard and put it over the top, it'll be out of the way, you won't have to worry about it bunching up, and you are all good to go. Something else that relates to fake tanning is something that actually not many people know, which I thought was just common knowledge, but I guess it's not for everybody, is to moisturize before you tan. You really want to make sure that you're moisturizing your knees, your feet and ankles, your hands and your knuckles, your elbows, and I always moisturize my face as well, because the chemicals and stuff to make you brown aren't really great for your skin. So I always recommend just doing whatever's left over on your hands, just rubbing it on your face and making sure that your body is super moisturized, because then you won't get the gross cracking and the patchy look on the drier areas of your skin. My next tip I learned through experience, and it's not something that I will ever do again. Make sure that if for solos, gracefuls, etc., if you're going to wear earrings, make sure they are the kind that will not fall out. I had an earring fall out on stage, and it's just distracting from your performance, and then people are worried that you're going to stand on it and you're worried that it's going to be there, and it's just not a good time. So you either want to make sure that you've got a stud that has a really strong backing on it, or get a looped earring that is like, not like a hoop, well you could wear a hoop, but the ones that go over and then they tuck back in on themselves, those are really good, because then you know that they're not going to fall out. My next tip is always have a mini survival kit in your bag. So you want to have strapping tape, band-aids, tampons, spare pins, safety pins, and scissors, things like that at comps you don't necessarily think of taking but could possibly need on the day. It's always handy to have a little survival kit. Panadol is always a really good one to have in there too, just in case you need it on the day. My last tip is something that I'm really proud of myself for thinking of. A few years ago I did a Marilyn solo and I needed to pin my wig down, and it was like bleach blonde, but you could always see the bobby pins. So my trick for this is, if you get a piece of paper, fold it in half and put the bobby pins that you're going to use on it and paint them the color that you need with nail polish. That way you're not going to see them. So I went through and painted probably 20 bobby pins white, and they were the ones that I used to pin my wig in place, because once it was pinned you couldn't see the pins because they were painted the same color as my hairpiece. So you can also do that with headpieces if you've got white headpieces or you've got black bobby pins with coloured headpieces, just pop them onto some paper so that they're easy to dry and stand, and just paint them the colour that you need them. So there you go guys, they are some of the tips and tricks that I have for making your calisthenics life easier. I hope you guys liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have some other hacks, tips and tricks and things that you'd like to share with me, please leave them down below. I love hearing from you guys. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye!
Say hello.